Hi, I'm going to take you through the second part of the centre and aligning exercise. In the first part, what you learned to do was to set an intention and drop that intention in down through the top of your head or your crown chakra, silencing the mind, and then allowing it to drop even further into your centre and finding stillness in the body, then opening up to that space all around. And the next part, what you did was you held that intention in your hand and just making a connection to it, then becoming aware of any resistances that may have come up for you with that intention. What we're going to do now is I'm going to add another couple of steps to that to complete the exercise, so as you can then go on and use this exercise to fully transform any areas that you would like to transform in your life. You know, big challenges, small challenges, it doesn't matter. This is a very powerful exercise for helping you to move forward. So whenever you're ready, just take a few deep breaths in, and I'm going to talk you through this exercise. You can either watch the video and learn how to do it, then join in and do the exercise, or you can just simply follow along with me. So the next step is, once you've dropped your intention in and down, and you've got a clear sense of your own centre and a natural pace to your breathing, and feeling quite calm and relaxed, as you hold both these parts of you in each of your hands, your intention in one hand, and any resistance or any things that stop you from achieving this intention or stop you from moving forward, you hold in your opposite hand. So what we're going to do now is just to make a deeper connection to these parts, so you can begin to fully integrate and align both parts into your being, so they're working in harmony with one another rather than against one another. So what I'd invite you to do is to just make a connection to that intention that you set earlier, or maybe you've created a new one. It's absolutely fine. And as you make that deeper connection, I'd invite you to hold that intention as if you were holding something really precious. Maybe as if you were holding the hand of a friend or a loved one, someone or something you care deeply about. Really make that deep connection to that part of you. And just taking some nice gentle breaths in and out, you make that deeper connection, and then turn to the opposite hand. And as you turn to the opposite hand, I'd invite you to do the same with those resistances or those things that hold you back. Making a deeper connection to that opposite part and holding it again as if you were holding someone you care deeply about, someone you love, something you cherish. And holding both these parts with a deep sense of love and compassion, being very mindful and very present of being in the here and the now. So I'd invite you just to hold both these parts. And if you're doing this exercise along with me, simply let your eyes close so as you can make a deeper connection to both these parts of you. And as you begin to make that deeper connection, what I'd like to invite you to do is to repeat that mantra in your mind once again. Silence in the mind, stillness in the body, space all around. And as you repeat that mantra, just imagine that your own connection to something greater than you is expanding. You're connecting into an awareness beyond you, like a collective consciousness. Sometimes I like to call this my higher mind, or my source energy, or my wise mind. So just imagine that you're connecting to that now. And you're able to step out and step into this part, this space that's all around you with both these parts, and allowing them to find a way to transform and dance together, to unite in some way. I like to use my hands to really sense the connection, sense the energy between the two. There is no right or wrong. There's only this part and this part. And what we're doing is bring them into our awareness and opening up to a wiser, deeper part of who we are, to allow us to find a way to align both these parts so as they can work in harmony and transform one another in a different way. And as you do this, begin to allow both these hands to gently come together. Just feel as if there's some magnetic energy between both hands, pulling one towards the other. And you can sense it or see it or just imagine it's happening in some way for you. Always remembering there's no right or wrong way. And if you're not a visual person, just find a way to get a sense of what this might feel like or sound like for you. What thoughts or words would you use to let both these parts draw together as if they were in their own little magnetic field, feeling pulled towards one another? And as this happens, gently and naturally, at a space and a speed that's right for you, allow your hands to clasp together very gently, holding them in your hands now, both these parts, and simply allowing yourself to imagine transformations that can occur between one and another, asking them both in your own mind to teach you, guide you, show you the way. And just allowing whatever you experience to simply experience that. Everyone experiences this process different, and what you experience will be completely unique to you. Always remembering there is no right or wrong. And as you hold these parts together and allowing yourself a deeper connection to that collective consciousness, that higher and wiser mind that's beyond you yet within you, begin to draw both hands into your own centre. Draw them in, wherever that centre may be, whether it's your heart centre, your solar plexus. Just draw them in and make a deeper connection, somatic connection to your body as you hold both these parts in your centre, aligning one with the other, deepest level. Then simply make a silent vow or commitment to yourself and give thanks for anything new that you've learned as they teach you and guide you and show you the way. And then once you're done, you can make a few notes in your journal about your experience. And there's an additional audio recording where I take you through the full process from start to finish. So you may want to do that so you can experience the entire process from beginning to start. But this little exercise can be done on a daily basis, just spending 10-20 minutes a day aligning to your own centre aligning your own conscious and unconscious mind so that you can transform any challenges you may have in the day. Thanks for listening, and I'll speak to you very soon.